Hi there, happy hump day and welcome to Wednesday. So when the alarm clock goes off in the morning, do you jump out of bed and think, fantastic, it's the start of a working day? Or do you hit the snooze button, roll over and think, oh, I wish it was Saturday? Now, for many, it's definitely the latter. Now, even when I think about my situation, on the whole, I love what I do, but there are still some days where I find it harder than others to get out of bed, to get started, to get motivated to get that working day started. Now, if you look across the board, Gallup, who do lots of interesting research into the workplace, they recently found that only 15% of people around the world are engaged at work. And by that I mean they're happy to be there, they're contributing effectively, they're working to their best of their abilities, they're going above and beyond. So if it's only 15% of the workforce, that makes you think there's a lot of work to be done. Certainly a lot of room for improvement. Now, it can be easy to sit back if you're not enjoying work and thinking, well, I need someone else to fix this for me. But what are some things that you can do to bring some more joy, some more happiness at work? I'm going to give you 6 ideas. Firstly, reshape your job description. When you think about it, a job description outlines what you're supposed to do in your role. And sure, there are many things in your role that you have to do every day. But there's also the ability in many roles to have scope, to broaden the role, to extend it, to shift it, reshape it in some way, so that you're doing things that you find more stimulating, that you're curious about, that give you the opportunity to learn new skills or to do something that you've always been interested in doing. All of which can be beneficial from a career perspective because it extends your skill set, it expands your expertise, it gives you new experiences. So don't sit back and wait for someone to tell you the things that you can do. Take the initiative. Find the things that you're interested in at work and get involved. Not only are you going to find the work more interesting and more stimulating, you're going to deliver more value. And by delivering more value, that's really good for your career progression. And it's a great way to extend your network at work. Next, find a friend. It's important to have strong, healthy relationships at work. Tom Rath, in his book Vital Friends, The People You Can't Afford to Live Without, outlines research where they found that employees who have best friends at work are 7 times more likely to be engaged in their jobs. Additionally, if you have at least 3 vital friends, just 3 vital friends at work, you're 96% more likely to be satisfied with your life. Think about it. It makes sense. When you're working with people that you're connected with, when you're working with people that you enjoy being around, you're going to enjoy work more. At the end of the day, connection is such a human part, an essential part of our lives. Number 3, build in milestones. We all like to see that we're making progress. It's the progress that is motivating. And when you don't make progress, it's demotivating. So look at the work that you need to do. Break it down into milestones so that you can clearly see that you're ticking things off, you're making progress, you're heading in the direction that you want to head into. Number 4, and this might seem like an odd one, but say no. Say no. There will be times when you need to say no to more work. You might be drowning in work. You might have unclear priorities. It's important to get clear about what it is that you need to say yes to and what it is that you can and should say no to. And this is about setting realistic boundaries about what you will do, about what you won't do, and also how you're going to respond to requests for work outside of standard working hours. Now, of course, there's a right way and a wrong way to say no. You don't want to say no in a way that means you come across as unhelpful, you come across as not being a team player, all of those negative things that can get associated with the word no. But it's really about getting clear around how you want to work so that you can bring your whole and best self to work every day. Number 5, set your own rewards. Now, lots of organisations have reward and recognition schemes, but why wait for somebody else to reward you? Work out the thing that matters to you, that you want to get done, that you want to achieve. And when you achieve it, give yourself a reward. Now, that reward doesn't need to be expensive. It might be that you're going to give yourself a break in the afternoon, or you're going to buy yourself a new book, or enroll in a course that you've always wanted to do. Something that is meaningful for you. And then lastly, take a break. You are going to be more productive, more effective when you have a really clear work day and there are built-in breaks into that day. When you take a break, get outside, look at the sky, take in the sunshine, or whatever it is that is around you, whatever that you need to be able to shift your mental state so that when you go back to work, you're going back to work more refreshed. Now, of course, all of these ideas require action. They actually require you to do something. And so I love the quote of the former UK Prime Minister. He was also a statesman and a novelist, Benjamin Disraeli, who said, "Action may not always bring happiness, but there's no happiness without action." So for you, what are you going to do? What's that one first step that you're going to take so that you can have more happiness, more joy at work? Take care, and I'll see you next week.